Hey everyone, we're back with another math lesson. We are going to be talking about fractions again today. So what I'm going to do, just like last time, make myself smaller, and I'll see you in a second. So for this lesson, like I said, we are doing fractions again, but today we are going to be working on identifying halves or half. So let's go to the next slide. Let me move myself over here. All right, so what is a half? A half is when an object has two equal parts. So that's really important to remember. The object has to have two parts for a half, and they have to be equal. So if you can see down here, I have three different shapes that show you a half. This one is a triangle. You see the line down the middle, and there are two parts that are equal. Same thing with the square. Same thing with the circle. Both of them have two parts that are equal. Two parts that are equal. Very, very important to remember. So let's go on. I'll move myself to the middle again. Okay, so we're looking at shapes again. Which one shows halves? Remember, we're looking for two parts that are equal. So I'm looking at this shape. I don't know what just happened there. Sorry about that. We are looking at this shape. It has two halves, but they don't look equal to me. This one's really small, and this one's really big. That's not equal or the same. Then I look here. I see two parts. That's one of my things I need to remember. And they both look equal. So I'm going to say that no, this shape does not show halves. And yes, this shape does show halves. It has two parts and they are both equal. Here's another shape. We have a triangle. Which one shows halves? So I see here, I see that there's two parts. That's a good start. That's what we need to remember. And these definitely look the same or equal to me. But let's look at the next one. I do see two parts, okay. But these two parts do not look the same to me. This part is way smaller than this part. So in order to be a half, we have to have two parts that are equal. And I would say that this shape definitely has two parts that are equal. And this shape does not. No, it has two parts, but they are not equal. So that can't be a half. Ooh, now we have a pizza. So I'm looking here, which one shows halves? I see this. I see it's cut down, looks like the middle. And both of these sides, so first of all, there's two sides, or the two parts. And it looks to me like they are definitely equal. And I'm looking over here, and it's cut. There's definitely, sorry, my phone, I forgot to put on vibrate. This part has two parts, but this is way smaller than this part. So I'm going to say yes, this pizza shows halves, and no, this pizza does not show halves. And I think we have one more example. Ooh, cereal, Captain Crunch. Give me a thumbs up if you like Captain Crunch. So I'm looking at this one. I see that there are two parts. Okay, that's my first thing. But this part and this part do not look the same. They do not look equal to me. But let's look at the next shape. I see this one. I see two parts right down the middle. These ones definitely look equal to me. So I'm going to say no, this one does not show halves. And yes, this one does show halves. So just like you did for the lesson before this on Monday, you're going to do an activity deciding whether or not or which shape shows halves. And then again, you're going to do a IXL for the same thing. So until the next video, I will see you then. Bye.